we're gonna try this NFL draft out. So just so you know, I'm doing the 2025 mock draft for my Steelers. I'm in charge of the Steelers. The rest of the teams are picked by the PC. Um, I had to simulate through the season to get to the 2025 draft. So it's not going to be the exact order that that draft would be in. I took Rodgers, and I think that it's pretty logical that Rodgers is more likely to end up in Pittsburgh than in Minnesota. I think Minnesota let Sam Darnold go for a reason. They're going with J.J. McCarthy. If they were letting Sam Darnold go for Aaron Rodgers, they wouldn't have come out and said they're sticking with their guy, J.J. McCarthy, and they would have already given Rodgers an offer, and I think he would have already gone. If that's what was going to happen, it would have already happened. I think that Rodgers is holding out hope to try to get an offer from them because he thinks that they're his best option for a Super Bowl, and he might be right. I think AFC North is pretty tough for an old guy. I think that honestly the NFC is pretty tough nowadays. So it's a kind of a even Stevens. The Steelers were a playoff team with Russell Wilson last year, and a pretty much non-existent offensive line. They were so banged up, and the defense just completely collapsed. So, hey, um, you know, left end, we got the Steelers drafted Lee. I picked up this Thomas. Um, there's really not much else I did in the free agency. I picked up Caleb Farley. I like him for the slot, just in case. I don't really want to waste a draft pick on a cornerback. I just don't think the Steelers really need one with Darius Slay. Maybe take a corner next year. They just have too many young corners. Beanie Bishop, Corey Trice, um, Joey Porter, James Pierre. These are all guys that are young, and I would imagine that they want Darius Slay to come in and try to guide this group into being a good cornerback room. I did get Ashton Davis for some depth in the backfield, but I pretty much like what the Steelers have going on their roster. I think a lot of Steeler fans are kind of jaded because of the constant one and out in playoffs or barely missing the playoffs, and it, you know that the Steelers are a very pampered, spoiled fan base, and I'm part of the fan base, but I see it for what it is. They are very pampered. They are very spoiled. You know they. I've had I think no, we just have one Super Bowl in my lifetime. I think. Yeah. Ben Roethlisberger went to two and only won one, or did no? He won two. Maybe he only won one. I thought he won two. I thought he won one with Jerome Bettis, and then he won another one with James Harrison. But maybe that was one and the same. Um, but either way, I think the Steelers are a quarterback away from a real legitimate chance at a Super Bowl, and I think Aaron Rodgers is their best chance, and I think they're going to toss him whatever money he wants, because at this point, you're not going to go with Mason Rudolph. If you're serious about winning, you're not going with Mason Rudolph. The only other option for the Steelers would be to go with Mason Rudolph and sell house. But why are they trading for DK Metcalf if they're gonna start selling house? Yeah, he's young enough still, but are you really gonna bring in DK Metcalf and then trade George Pickens, trade TJ Watt, trade Minka Fitzpatrick? No, you're not gonna do that. Cam Hayward is here. You're not going to be able to trade him for too much, so you're not going to trade him. I don't think he would want to trade. He would probably just retire. So you're in it to win it this year, and you're not doing that with Mason Rudolph. Aaron Rodgers is their best bet, and if they don't make that move, I'm sure they're going to take Russell Wilson, but I'm sure they don't want to. So it's going to be Aaron Rodgers. It's like a 95% chance. So all right, here we go. Let's start the draft.
Career stars.
Yeah. Browns are up first, but I've got some work to do if I want to get the pick that I want. So this is the draft order just from simulating. As you can see, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl instead of the Eagles, but it was the same Super Bowl, even simulating it. The Browns have number 1. Giants have number 2 again. Saints are up there at 3. And the Commanders are the surprise. They lost real bad down at the 8th spot. Cowboys are down at 10. But we just missed the playoffs by 1 game. So who did the Browns take at the number 1 pick overall in the draft? Who's it going to be? Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders? You know those idiots are going to take one of them. Shedeur Sanders to the Browns, number 1 overall pick. I'll be honest, I think Shedeur is going to be better than Cam Ward. That's just my opinion. He's more of a quarterback than Cam Ward's like a running quarterback. And I don't like that mold. I don't like that archetype. I don't think it's a successful archetype. Even as good as Lamar Jackson is, which everybody would agree, he's like top 5 quarterback every single year, maybe even top 3. He can't beat Josh Allen. He can't beat Patrick Mahomes. He's injured a lot of the time. Like, Cam Ward goes to the Giants, pick number 2. So in a not very good quarterback, I honestly, if I'm going to be honest, I think the quarterbacks in this draft really aren't as bad as what everybody's saying. They're way better than the Kenny Pickett draft. You know, Kenny Pickett was the number 1 quarterback in that draft. See how that worked out. Although I think he's better than what he didn't really get a chance for the Steelers. But that's whatever. I don't think he's going to be great. I just think he was better than what the Steelers gave him a chance to be. Mason Graham goes to the Saints. Alright, so manage roster. We need to trade. We're trading down. I don't really care who falls to me at 18. I'm still trading down. Because I need a second and an extra 3rd round. I absolutely need it. Who is it? Travis Hunter? It's Burden the third goes to the Falcons. Alright, so we want to trade our pick, and we want to trade either... I would like to stay in the 1st round, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find somebody in the late bits of the 1st round. Will Johnson? Is it going to be Will Johnson in the corner? It is Abdul Carter, outside linebacker, goes to look like the Raiders. So Williams to the New England Patriots. Scorton left end goes to the Bears. That was a target of mine. Does not fall to me, but that's not surprising. Okay, so I traded down to 21, which is basically what the Steelers are at in real life. So let's see who falls to us. Will Johnson, corner, goes to the Titans. I think the Titans are going to trade out of the quarterback spot. I don't think they want one of those top two quarterbacks, Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders. I think the Browns would be willing to move up, and I think the Giants are probably going to take whichever one the Browns don't want. The Cowboys. Who do they get? Travis Hunter goes to the Cowboys. Wow. He won't fall to them in real life, but all right, Green Bay Packers. Benjamin Morrison, cornerback out of Notre Dame. The Cardinals. Malachi Starks, Georgia strong safety. Broncos. Piercy Unmanmalin. Princely Umanmalin. Chargers take Walter Nolan, defensive tackle. Alright, so now is Kenneth Grant going to fall to me? Is he going to fall to me? Kelvin Banks Jr., left tackle, goes to the Bills. Kenneth Grant goes to the Lions. Son bitch. Alright, the Jets take Denzel Burke, cornerback. Jaguars. Loveland, tight end. San Francisco. What the heck is that name? Tyleik Williams, defensive tackle. The Rams. Will Campbell, left tackle. Who do I have here? Who's available? I'm not going Ashton Genty. It's just not happening. I could go Walker. I could go Walker. I think the Steelers trade out of this spot. I really do. I think the Steelers trade out of this spot. But we got to be smart. We still got to get something. We still got to get a defensive lineman, a good one, so we can't drop too far. Do the Browns offer anything? Get the hell out of here. I need a first and a third at the worst. A second and a third would be okay. First. That's not. That's a good deal, but I don't care about next year's draft. That's actually a really good deal. I don't care about next year's draft. I'm not gonna get a deal I need. This is a good deal right here, but I don't care about next year's draft. All right, the last pick in this round, and the last pick in next round, and then the last pick in the fourth round. This is actually. Am I still gonna get an end or a tackle at the last pick of this round? That's what I have to ask myself. And I don't think this is it. This is it. This is the one. This is the one. There we go. Because I do think I get one at 27. I do think I get one at 27. Okay. Oh God, please. Jack Sawyer or Walton, or not Walton. Walton's gone. Or Nolan's gone. What's my board? They're down here. Walker. Deon Walker or Jack Sawyer. Even though Jack Sawyer's kind of like an edge rusher type. I could go Tiamalu. Actually, I should probably go Tiamalu. Yeah, I'll go Tiamalu. And I think he will fall. I think Jack Sawyer will go before Tiamalu. God, I really hope Walker falls to me. That would be perfect. I could move Keanu Benton to left end, and Deon Walker could just be that giant, just wall. Left tackle, Irsay goes to the Colts. Emory Jones Jr., right tackle, to the Panthers. Please don't take him. Please don't let the guy I want go to the damn Ravens. God damn it, man. I knew it. I fucking knew it, man. Bengals take Carter, middle linebacker. McMillan, receiver, goes to the Buccaneers. Texans take Jack Sawyer. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen. All right, we have to take an end. We can't let an end pass us. Ashton Genty would be a great piece, but we cannot let an end pass us by. He's got the size. Yeah. Yeah, we have to take him. JT Tiamalu's not a bad pick. 6'5", 300 some pounds, out of Ohio State. This is a good pick. It's a good fit. You know, Kenneth Grant would be a great. It'd be a great pick too, but you know. All right, Vikings. Left guard Booker. Seahawks. Wyatt Millum, left tackle. Dolphins. Malachi Moore, free safety. Eagles. Jonah Seve, whatever, right tackle. Chiefs. The Chiefs take Ashton Genty. What? That is weird, man. Hey. Browns take Ed Buka, not surprising, but the Giants, Connerly Jr. right tackle. Saints, Emin Wari. Oh. Falcons, Dalen Everett, cornerback. Raiders, Takario Davis, cornerback. New England, Jalen Walker, right outside linebacker. The Bears, Luke Kandra, right guard. The Commanders, Aaron Stewart, wide receiver, or Evan Stewart. Titans, Josiah Bond, wide receiver. Quinton Judkins goes to the Cowboys, running back. Green Bay, Sanker, strong safety. Cardinals, Jalen Milroe goes to the Cardinals. Broncos take Rutledge, right guard. Chargers. The Chargers take Omarion Hampton when they have Najee Harris? Are you kidding me? Shamar Stewart goes to the... Man, the Lions are drafting defensive ends, defensive tackles. Deontay Lawson goes to the Jets. That's crazy. I wanted to take Omarion Hampton. I do not want Trayvon Henderson. Caleb Johnson's a good piece. Tyler Warren's still there. I could take a quarterback now. I could take Quinn Ewers now. No, I'm gonna take this guy, Caleb Johnson, power running back out of Iowa. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That sucks. I wanted Omarion Hampton. God damn it. God damn it. I wanted Omarion Hampton. All right. The 49ers take Patrick Payton left end. Panthers take Roberts right guard. I think the Steelers are going to take a quarterback in round 3. I really do. I really, truly do. I'm trading down because I want Dennis Sutton. Give me a third rounder. Somebody give me a third rounder. A third and a fourth, I'll take it. Trayvon Henderson goes to the Ravens. Tyler Warren goes to the Colts. Tyler Shuck goes to the Seahawks. Eagles take a running back. That's weird. I guess they kind of need one. They got rid of Gainesville. The Chiefs take Mason Thomas, right outside linebacker. Browns, free safety. Giants. Tez Johnson goes to the Cowboys. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. This is our round. This is our round to shine, baby. Dennis Sutton, let's go. This defensive line is gonna be beast mode. Chargers. Rucker. Aw, damn. I would have taken him too. Jalen Husky. Tafuna. There's no more DTs. Yeah, maybe we take a flyer on one of them. But, you know what? It's third round. We take our guy. We take our guy now before somebody else does. Round 3 or 4, we take him. Jackson Dart to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go. Aaron Rodgers better teach this guy how to play quarterback. The Ravens take Jack Bech. I would have been interested in taking him. He's on my board. Now we're filling out roster at this point. We're just filling out roster. We do need an outside linebacker for depth. Speed rusher. These guys are just too small. Man, I have to keep going down and down and down to find anybody that I want. Scheist. There's no tackles or like left tackles or anything. There we go. There we go. Left tackle. Let's just take it. Just in case. Just in case. We got a corner. Fentrell Cypress II. He's not bad. He's one of the fastest corners in the draft, so... Some linebacker depth. Edge rusher. Now we're getting into round 5. All the good players are just off the board at this point. Will Howard's still on. Don't want him though. We do need a punter, and he's a day 3 punter. We take the punter. I don't think the Steelers will do that, but I traded down in the first round and got extra picks, so we take the punter. We got everything we needed already. Our draft is really good. I mean, I could take a receiver, but the receivers that I wanted are gone. Round 6. We literally got everything that we needed in this draft. We really did. I could go Stackhouse just to, stack the line. See what I did there? Let's go left guard. Just because you never know. You never know. Samala's an old guy. Oh, they're booing me. They're booing me. Okay. That was a bad pick. Trust me, you're not going to like these next couple either. Scatterbo. Let's get him. I like Scatterbo. Because I think Jaylen Warren's going to be gone after next year anyway, so might as well draft his replacement. We got a power back and the Jaylen Warren replacement right there. Alright, now we need... Who's the fastest? Who's the fastest of you bastards? I don't want to hear it. No booing. We need a goddamn fullback. You guys all shut up. Let's just take the fastest guy on the field right now. That would be... Jalen Noel. Ooh, wow. Nice. All right, all right, all right. It's a bad pick. It's second to last pick. All right. Let's see what the damage is. Jackson Dart, a 70 overall. Let's go. Basically, an Aaron Rodgers clone. All right, good deal. We've got Caleb Johnson out of Kentucky, or Iowa, I mean. Scatabo out of Arizona State. These are our rookie. Wow, 75 and a 70. Fullback. Um, Noel. Dang, man. These draft picks are working out. We did draft this guy. He's not very good, but whatever. Drafted him. He's not very good, but so be it. All right, JT Tuimalo. This is our first round pick. Not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see something closer to 80, but that can climb. That can climb throughout the course of a season. That's not terrible. Denny Dennis Sutton is that's going to be a good replacement for Cam Hayward. Very, 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 very similar. Oh yeah, Nash Hutch Matcher. Oh my god. I had to draft a outside linebacker to fill the room. Cornerback, we drafted him. Where is he? Where is he? Cypress, 68, 93 speed though. 93 speed, that's not bad. That's not bad. And we drafted a punter, and he's just as good as Cameron Johnson. I'm going to be cutting Johnston. So that's it. That's the draft. Jackson Dart turned out to be a really good pick. Now, obviously, nobody knows he's going to be a 70 overall. Who knows what he could actually be? Um, I think he's going to be one of the better prospects. Quinn Ewers is. I'm iffy on him because he's such a twig. I don't. He could turn out to be the next Tom Brady. Tom Brady was a twig too. Um, it's hard to tell. I think Jackson Dart has enough mobility and enough arm talent that he could be really good. I don't know what his IQ scores are. I don't know what his if he's scoring high on the smarts end of it, but I think Caleb Johnson's not a bad pick. I really wanted Omari and Hampton, but somebody took him before I could get him. So Caleb Johnson's not a bad pick though. This is a good running back. Uh, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's get it. But I'll check you all next time. Peace.